extremely friendly to me. I've met some amazing people. So it's been I've just had a really good time.
What's the most interesting experience you've had so far?
In Kansas?
Yeah.
It'd be this couple, Cal and Kim. They picked me up out of Ottawa, and they were just gonna take me like 20 miles south. And then as we were going, they're like, if you want to, like, I don't know if you've showered in a long time or if you hadn't had a good meal in an amount of time, but we can stop by our place, cook you a home-cooked meal, and hang out for a little bit, and then drive you back onto the interstate.
That's awesome.
So we did that. Like, they live on a ranch. They like raise horses, and they train people to ride horses and stuff like that. So we went there. They cooked me a home-cooked meal from like meat that they raised on their ranch and stuff like that. And then
that sounds like Kansas.
yeah. When we had dinner, they said, like, I'm not religious, but they said like a very like nice prayer and like wishing that like I'd be kept safe and I'd have a fun trip and stuff like that. They were just extremely friendly to me. Then they drove it back out to the highway, and I got to like meet their horses and stuff like that. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Just I had somebody link me your stream.
Yeah.
Earlier today, and he was like, "Hey man, he's in Wichita. Like, you should definitely go get him." I'm like, man, I drove already 4 hours today.
Yeah.
Because my grandma's up in Junction City.
Yeah.
Way north of here. So I was like, well, you know, this will be an interesting experience. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Have you ever picked up a hitchhiker?
No, this is my first time.
Hey, I'm your first. I like being people's first for hitchhiking.
My parents were very protective, like, don't pick up hitchhikers, you know,
yeah.
They're all rapists, murderers, and all that, but, I mean, you got 400 people watching you, I don't think much is going to happen.
We got Tell Redcar that High Ground says
GPS
hi.
signal lost.
Do you know High Ground?
High Ground is the professional PUBG community that I'm part of.
Oh,
so
you're a professional PUBG player?
I was a player for Central X till February.
Yeah.
And they're actually a Canadian team.
A Canadian team?
Yep. So I played with them.
A Canadian team.
For a while, and I've been looking for another team since, but I haven't had much luck so far.
Yeah.
So, but I mean,
cool.
it's a good community, and I know a lot of them are watching right now because I linked your stream.
You linked it. So. You're like, I'm gonna go pick up some hitchhikers. Check it out. That's cool. Do you, I like PUBG? I'm guessing since you play PUBG like professionally, pretty much, you don't like Fortnite very much.
I understand the appeal.
You understand the appeal, yeah, but it's not your style.
I get it. It's not. I just honestly, I don't like any game that has a building mechanic. As weird as that is to say, like, I got so burnt out on like Rust and all those other building games. I was like,
yeah, okay.
I don't want to build anything else.
You're done with the building thing,
It's just not my style.
Yeah. No, I don't really play too many video games. Sorry, Twitch and everyone. I used to play a lot as a kid, and then when I went to college, I just never plugged in my Xbox again. I know I'm an Xbox gamer. That's, you know, PC Master Race and all, but but since then I've watched people play video games. I've always liked watching people play video games. I've watched Twitch TV since I went to college back in 2012, and on and off, just on occasion. And I'd switch it up, but I watched lots of different games throughout the years. But
yeah, what's your favorite game? If you had to choose.
To watch?
Just to play or watch.
Well, I haven't played in 6 years. So I don't know what my favorite game to play would be because I haven't played in 6 years. To watch, it depends on what I'm going for. If I want to fall asleep, something like Hearthstone will put me right out.
I'll put even the players asleep.
Yeah. I used to watch StarCraft. I really liked StarCraft back in the day.
I tried. I bought that game like right when it came out.
Yeah.
And I played like 5 competitive games and realized that was not the game.
That's not the style game you like.
I was like.
Have you always been like first and third person shooters and stuff?
I started trying to play competitively when I was 13 in Call of Duty 4 on PC.
Call of Duty 4.
Right after I built my first PC.
Yeah. That's my era of gaming. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah. But then after that, it went downhill.
I still like Modern Warfare 2, but yeah, Call of Duty 4 was a really good game. And that was the first Call of Duty that had like the kill streak things, right?
That was. I think they only had the UAV.
Like
the airstrike and the chopper.
And the chopper. That's it. And you couldn't pick. That's the three you got.
GPS
3,
signal
5, 7.
lost.
But then I tried to play. I tried Battlefield 3 for a bit.
Yeah.
I think I even tried Hearthstone for a bit.
Hearthstone.
Yeah, I was okay
Good
at
times.
that.
Good times.
And then a little bit of Overwatch.
Oh yeah.
And then PUBG came out, and that just I just got into the scene super early.
Yeah.
And I was able to kind of make a name for myself. So.
Yeah. Do you stream too?
I stream. Yeah. I got partnered through the Set to Destroy X, but I only have about 200 followers right now. I've been trying to build that up. The growth is pretty slow.
Yeah. Follow Brightcars TV _TV.
But no, I really love it. I have a lot of free time lately because I got laid off from my job, so I was like, well, I might as well focus on my stream while I try to find something else. And
Yep. No.
Just try to enjoy it while I can.
Yeah, and I didn't know how I'd like live streaming. I'd never been in front of a camera. I'd never done anything like this. Never live streamed nothing. But I just wanted to show people what hitchhiking was like, and I've had a really fun time with this whole hitchhiking and live streaming thing. It's really fun because people are always asking me questions about hitchhiking. When you say you're hitchhiking, it raises a lot of questions. People are curious. Why are you doing that? How do you do that? Where are you? What are you doing? Is that illegal? Should I come save you? Well, you kind of came and saved me. But there's a lot of questions that get raised, and I like answering them. I like answer the same questions pretty frequently, but I really don't mind that because I understand that hitchhiking is going to raise a lot of questions. But I kind of want to cast hitchhiking into at least a slightly more positive light because it has a really bad reputation. And I don't, yeah, bad things have happened in the past, and probably bad things will happen in the future, just given statistics.
That's just the way life is.
Yeah, that's the. But my experience has been overly positive, majorly. You know, it's fun.
I mean, even after you're done with all this, you're gonna have some great stories to tell.
Oh,
after
yeah.
all this is done, that's.
Yeah. And and already I've been hitchhiking for 4 years, 25 countries, 700 plus rides. There's stories there. There's been experiences. You end up in situations that you would never end up in if you were just driving your way across the country or flying or taking a bus or a train, because there's just so much randomness to it.
How many countries total have you been to?
Hitchhiking 25, and then just a couple extra that haven't included hitchhiking. I've hitchhiked in almost every country I've been in except for Vietnam, Mexico because I was a kid, Aruba, but I think that's part of another country because I was a kid. Everywhere else, or Hong Kong as well. But everywhere else I've hitchhiked.
I have a passport, but I have yet to leave the United States.
You gotta go, man.
I know.
Where's the first place?
The first place I would go?
Pick a spot. I know you want to go everywhere. I know. Pick a country.
Honestly, it might be New Zealand.
New Zealand?
I really want to go to New Zealand.
I think that'd be a good choice. I haven't been there yet. I've been to Australia, but not New Zealand.
I've just seen pictures of that, and I know probably some of the best hiking you can ever experience. But I mean, I've been around the States quite a bit. So I've been to Colorado, I'm gone skiing and all that.
Yeah.
Texas, Florida, California. So just never crossed that United States border.
Yeah. You should go to Canada. Great White North.
I got quite a few friends in Canada.
Oh, I guess with the Canadian team. Where are they? Mostly East Coast, West Coast? Do you know where they
I
are?
have some people in Vancouver and Ontario.
Okay.
So it's
Vancouver and Ontario. Well, Vancouver's close to my home.
And I got family that lives right there on the border of Canada and Washington.
Oh yeah.
So that'd be a good place to stop for me.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of money and timing, really.
Yeah.
So.
Money's always a factor. Well, you have time right now, but is it now a money thing?
Mm-hmm.
You have time right now, right? Kind of.
Time but no money.
Yeah. Oh no. I gotta turn off the screen for a little bit. The stream should still keep going. My phone's overheating a little bit. I have it on the AC vent, but it's a little overheated. So I can't see what you guys can see.
Charger?
Well, right now it's just overheating. It's not a chargy thing, but I might plug into that in a moment. I'll just make sure it's still working. This is what happens when you stream on a LG G4, which is about 4 generations old.
I have an LG G5.
Yeah. He's got the upgrade.
I had a G3, and then I bought a G5. And honestly, I don't like my G5 that
You don't
much.
like the G5?
I just don't like it.
What about it?
I had to get my first one replaced because it would only work. People could only hear me on calls if I was on speakerphone, and even then, barely.
Really?
Just after like 2 weeks of having it, no damage to it, just stopped.
Yeah.
And I had insurance on it, but that's still $150 to replace. And then I don't know, the battery life seems to be all over the place on it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I kind of wish I would have gone with Google Pixel XL or something like that.
Yeah, I was gonna get a new phone for the stream before I started, but I'm like, I don't know how this will go. I don't know if it'll work at all. I'm not gonna invest too much money in something that I don't know if it's gonna happen. In hindsight, probably should have just got upgraded beforehand, because now I'm scrambling trying to get a better phone. It's, like, I don't have an address in the US and blah 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 blah. I found some okay deals, but they're like, we want you to have a verified address, which is essentially the address linked to your billing address on your credit card, and mine's in Canada, so.
So they were like,
yeah, that's not gonna work. But I'm in the market for a new phone, because LG G4 is a little bit dated, and it works really hard. It has to work really hard to keep it.
this one has heat issues as well, even when I'm not doing anything. It just.
And it goes through phases. Sometimes it's good, even in kind of warm conditions, and other times it's like, nope, I'm just going to give up on life.
It might just be an Android problem, to be honest.
Maybe. Is it LG or is it Android? I don't know. But I've heard like the Streamlabs app is better on Android. I can't see myself switching to iPhone.
No,
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I have never owned a single Apple product in my life, and I refuse to own one.
Is it just out of spite? You just hate it, or is there a detailed reason?
Just the way that they treat their customers and their business practices, especially in the past.
Yeah.
I just don't see them as a company that cares about you as a consumer. They just care about the dollar sign.
Yeah. I just think it's expensive and for what you get.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think I owned an iPod Touch, and that's the last thing I owned from Apple.
Oh man, I forgot. I won an iPod like 6th Gen Nano, like right before they released the iTouch. I won it in this arcade machine on like the first try. It was one of those stacker ones.
Wait, what did you win on the stacker?
It was an iPod Nano, like 6th Gen.
I won a Nintendo Wii on a stacker.
Stackers are
machine? Yeah, the stacker is killer.
The secret is to go up on the edge of it, so it double hits the edge.
Yeah.
So it has to go.
That's the only major thing I've won in my life, was a Nintendo Wii from a stacker in Niagara Falls, Ontario.
I am usually not that lucky. So
yeah. Well, that's the only thing I've ever won. That's like major. Well, maybe people wouldn't consider that major, but that was when the Wii first came out, so I was really happy because they were hard to get at that point. Those things sold like crazy. Yes, he is a good driver.
I hope I'm a good driver.
I tell people the scariest thing for me hitchhiking is drivers. Yeah, just how they drive. Because I've had some terrifying ones. And I can kind of screen my drivers for personality. Like before I get in, I talk to them and kind of get a feel for them.
Yeah.
But I can't screen for driving capability. They can be the nicest person in the world,
They'd be the worst
and then
driver.
just a horrible driver. And it kind of sucks that, yeah, I can screen for you being insane, but not for insane driving. Oh well.
The only tickets I've ever gotten are speeding, and I'm not speeding right now, so we're.
And I don't mind speed. Speed isn't the thing. It's just like erratic driving or like dashing driving, so passing people on like when they shouldn't be. Like if this wasn't a divided highway like this, like passing into oncoming lanes when there's cars coming, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff. I had my first car actually got totaled by another driver. It was right after I got out of high school. She pulled out in front of me on a 70-mile-an-hour highway.
Yeah.
And I hit her, and they gave her all the fault. I mean, we were both pretty messed up from it.
Oh yeah.
But she then tried to sue me for $550,000.
She tried to after,
Yeah.
even after they gave her fault on
Yeah.
the insurance.
Yep. They went to
That's crazy.
arbitration and everything, and then she still tried to go through the lawsuit. And that took 2 years
2 years.
to get out of my life.
Jesus.
And they're like, well, you want to countersue? I'm like, no, I
gonna sue for legal costs? Is that what that would be, or like?
It would be for legal costs and medical costs and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Her insurance already had to pay most of that anyway.
Yeah.
It was just for like extra on top of that, and also like the way quality of life decreased after the accident, because she really messed up my back and my knee. So.
Oh, yeah. And you're still dealing with the repercussions of that. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
They said I was lucky I didn't break my back.
Yeah.
But I had 8 perforated discs in my back. I had dislocated knee. I had a gash all the way down my chest from the seatbelt. I didn't ever realize how bad a seatbelt can cut you in an accident like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
And airbags aren't fun.
No, but I guess it's funner than hitting your face on the dash or the windshield or anything like that. But yeah, those things are powerful.
I was watching that gas station. That lady was so nice to you. She was awesome.
Oh yeah, she was so nice. Like, I have such a good impression of Kansas State from my time here. It's just been really good, really good. Everyone that's picked me up has been like just overly friendly.
Everyone in Kansas is super nice.
Yeah.
But you get kind of we are in the kind of Bible Belt, so part of that comes from that, but a lot of people are really stuck in their ways at the same time.
With that said, like, Cal and Cam were like pretty religious and like with their prayers and stuff for me, but
no, I mean I don't mind religious. It's just we have unfortunately Kansas is known for Westboro Baptist Church and stuff like that.
Is that area?
Yep.
Nice.
2 1/4. All right, 3, 4, and 5.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right.
Me too.
Like,
Me too.
if I'm driving down the road and I see like some like weird like concert or something, I'll stop and just see what's going on.
Just check it out.
Like, I stopped at this bluegrass festival, and that had
Bluegrass?
some interesting people. I'm not into bluegrass, but it was just it was so different than what I was expecting.
I kind of like bluegrass now. I never listened to it, and I never thought I'd really like it. And then I got picked up by this guy in Canada, and he had like satellite radio, and he had it on the bluegrass channel for it was like a 20-hour ride. Like, we just drove for so long. It was like 2,000 kilometers or something like that, and it was on bluegrass the whole time. And at the start, I'm like, oh god, here we go. 20 hours of bluegrass. We got 2,000 kilometers to go. But by the end of it, or honestly by like a couple hours into it, I'm like, you know what? This is actually pretty decent. I honestly like this style of music, and I find it impressive, the musical abilities of some of these, especially the instrumentation on like the guitars and the banjos and stuff like that. It's pretty impressive. And then there's one program, and it kind of crosses into country a little bit, but there's this like guy from Japan, and he just really likes country music, and every year he comes to the US for like a country festival, and he's trying to, back in Japan, like make country more of a thing in Japan, and they have like an interview with him on this program, and then he sings a country song, and it was pretty humorous because it was a Japanese guy with a very strong Japanese accent trying to do a country drawl and sing country. Like he's a decent singer. It's just with that the accent. It's a funny combination with the two things. So that was fun.
I went to a karaoke bar in Wichita one night with my aunt and my sister, and there was this older gentleman. He's like bigger, kind of probably like mid-50s, like bigger and balding and stuff like that. He went up and picked a song. I'd never heard the song before, but it was the most hilarious thing I've like ever witnessed at a bar before. It was
Yeah.
what was the name of the song? It was like my pussy, my back, my something like it's like this like a swing, like super dirty song, and it was so funny. I can't remember the name of the song, or I know I found it on YouTube before, but oh my god, I was just sitting there dying. I mean, I was a few drinks in at that point too. But I was just, oh man, I was just. That guy has a level of confidence I would never have.
You guys know that song? What is the song name? Can you guys let us know? And you guys can link it for. I can't. Media doesn't really work through my stream with my really old school setup, LGG4 and stuff. But you can link it.
If you can find out the name, I can either put it on YouTube or we can listen to any music we want.
Oh yeah, I guess we can do that. We can put it on.
Listen to.
You know, I don't really have like a genre of music, but what I do really like with hitchhiking is usually I'm not the DJ. So like with that bluegrass thing I just told you about, I get exposed to all this different kind of music just because I'm joining someone in kind of their environment with their music and their vehicle, and I just get to be a part of that. So you get to expose to a lot of different music. With that said, I'll listen to cool music and be like, oh, that's cool, and then like never write it down and totally forget what it is.
Forever.
But it was a cool experience when I was there. But now I've just like I've had a cool experience, but I can't call back to that. But
are you much of a musician yourself? Do you sing, play any
no,
instruments?
I don't. I am not musically talented. What about yourself?
I like to think I'm an okay singer.
Yeah.
I play a little guitar and a little saxophone.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
like if we put on that funky song, would you sing it?
I don't know it that well.
If we pulled up the lyrics list, we could put it on. You'd just be like, here we go.
Maybe. I've been thinking about on my stream, once I get a better quality mic, so right now I'm just using my headset mic.
Yeah.
I was gonna do it like every time I get a sub, I'll sing whatever song they want me to sing on the stream, just to add something unique and just get people to come to the channel or stuff like that.
That's a good idea.
So, I mean,
I like
even if
that.
it's not good, like if I don't even know the song, I can still butcher it and it'll still be entertaining.
Okay. I think that's a good idea. Karaoke stream now. Well, you know, here just made me look bad, guys. But I don't know what we'd sing. Well, that song. What was? Did they just become best friends? Yeah. Hitchhiker karaoke. Yeah, everyone's a karaoke stream now.
All right. Well, I can maybe I'll find something.
All right. We might have a slight karaoke stream.
I don't know how good it'll sound on that mic.
Yeah, like it's an okay mic, but I don't think it'll be. It's not really meant for that. But
we'll have a good time either way.
yeah. Regardless, it'll be fun. Stay tuned.
Just go to my top songs and shuffle it, and I'll find
Cool.
one that's not one. Gotta find one I know.
Alright, here we go.
Man, usually there's a song by now I can sing.
Just give you guys a quick view of the landscape here. There's lots of you know, ups and downs, twists and turns.
Kansas is very
Welcome to Kansas, everyone.
There is, you can just see for miles and miles and nothing.
Yeah. Welcome to Kansas. Exactly how you remember that highway, miles of flat. Wind turbines and flat.
Alright, we can do this. This will be one.
Here we go. Oh, Michael
Yeah, we got
Bublé.
construction right now.
Perfect.
me a river. I cried a river over you.
That's amazing, man. Keep it going. That's awesome. That's amazing, man. Can you guys link his channel in chat? Like,
you say you love me, but you lie.
Everyone follow him.
Just to prove that you do. Come on and cry me a river. Oh, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. I cried a river over you.
That was amazing. I didn't expect it. I expected it to be good, but not that good. No, that was awesome. So, with his streams, he plans on incorporating that into his streams, where he'll sing, like, you can request songs and he'll sing it for you. And I think that's a really cool idea. So it's gonna incorporate. It would be mostly like game streams, like PUBG and stuff like that.
Yeah, just like in the middle of the stream, if I get a sub or anything, like a bid sub to like $5, I'll do any song they want.
Yeah.
And so forth, but I have not got a quality mic yet to do it. So
Okay.
I'm close.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be part of his stream, so everyone should follow him, Rycar_TV, because that sounds like a really cool stream idea, and he's got an amazing voice. So I really hope a lot of you go and check out his stream and follow him, because that sounds really cool. And I'm going to. I know I don't get much time to actually watch other Twitch streamers because I'm either live or I'm talking to someone face to face or I'm sleeping. But given the opportunity, I'm going to check that out because that sounds awesome. Awesome, that was really good.
I appreciate it.
Wow. Wow. Well, I'm certainly not singing now.
Well, no, now it's your turn.
No, I can't do it. If you were horrible, maybe I would be horrible with you. Because I would be horrible. Ooh, cranes, construction. But, well, not now. Oh, they wanted that song. What was that song, the weird song you guys are talking about?
The weird song? I can't.
Or I'm asking them because I'm sure they know. You know, Twitch. They know everything.
I think there's like two different versions though. There's like this guy singing the swing version, and then like there's the original like rap version. Like I think so.
Oh, okay.
It's like the swingish.
The swing version is
I think it's swing. I'm guessing that's the genre.
Apparently, Dexlo Toys donated $20 to him. He owes you a song.
Oh, wait, he did it to me?
Apparently.
Oh, wow.
So you'd have to check your email or something to confirm that.
Well, pick me a song, and if I know it, I can't
see,
the lyrics
but
right now.
he could be trolling. This is the internet, you know. This is the internet. Kia, My Back, My Crack at Hitch Live.
That's the name of it?
Does that sound?
Yeah,
sounds
I'm not
right.
sure if it's Kia,
Oh, okay.
but that is the right song.
My Back, My Crack. Let's see. You're not trolling. So the guy that donates is not trolling. I'll be a troll.
You just want another song off my playlist, or we got a
Yeah,
specific-
Dexlo Toys. What would you like to hear?
Hopefully, I know it.
Yeah. Something
I like
that
a lot
would
of
be
different stuff.
like.
I like a little country. I got Michael Bublé, Sam Smith, Ruskin Flats. I can do pretty much any pop song too. I can wing it.
Anything.
Or
I want
Beatles even, or
Wind Beneath My Wings.
Wind Beneath My Wings. I don't know if I know that one. Look it up on my Spotify. Play it. If I know it, I'll sing it. Here we go. Look that up for me.
Sure.
So I don't.
Yeah, that's a good call. Whenever someone is driving and texting on here, everyone in chat's like, "Get out of the car! It's not safe."
I can sometimes scroll through and get a quick song, but I don't like to type anything in.
Is it Adina? There's several different ones, you know? I just want to see if we see anything. This is going to be hilarious. Okay, well, we're doing the top results, so.
If you click on the song, it should play it.
Is it?
Oh, you have to go to the actual song, so I think we go down to the song.
Okay. Sorry, that goes to show you how much I use Spotify.
Dina Menzel, Wind Beneath My Wing. Don't think I know this. I don't know this at all.
I don't know the song.
I don't know this at all.
So that's the problem if he doesn't know the words. How can he sing if he doesn't know the words? Let's at least get to the chorus. Freebird, and he has to sing the guitar solo? Can you do that?
You know what? I probably could. I actually could do that. So
Yeah?
if you donate 20.
Okay.
I'll do that. That sounds like fun.
Because he doesn't know this.
There's no luck.
Okay.
It's funny. I used to do that just for fun. Though.
Yeah.
Like I think everybody's done that at some point.
1.5 miles, take exit 222 for Oklahoma 11 toward Blackwell.
Sorry.
Oh no, I missed it. This one's hard to do. This one's hard to do. And then we got a bit higher coming up to you.
I don't think I can do that.
In half a mile, take exit 222 for Oklahoma 11 toward Blackwell. Take exit 222, then turn left onto Oklahoma 11 East.
Right or left?
I forgot.
I forgot. Said.
Well, I guess we're going left, and we can always turn around.
It is a left, but it lost signal. That's why it's not telling me.
Oh, okay. Which carrier are you on?
What?
Which carrier are you on?
Which what?
Which carrier?
The Verizon.
Oh, so why am I still working?
I got the limited plan, sir.
Oh.
I already talked about that earlier.
Oh yeah, we did.
Gotta get right back into it.
Yeah. How far off the highway is the casino? Because I might just stay close to the highway.
It is on a highway.
No, it's on a highway.
It is on a highway. It's 77.
Going south?
Yes, it's a.
Navigation.
I mean, if you have somewhere else,
I don't know. I was just like going south. Didn't really have much. As long as there's decent traffic on it.
I mean, it is the casino. I assume it's gonna be busy pretty much all times of night.
Well, once it's dark, I won't hitchhike. I'll just be camping out.
Oh yeah, you got.
We're almost at the end of the night for me, because 7:20 in an hour it'll be dark. Let me see.
Well, I mean, if you want me to drop you off at an inn or something, I'm passing a couple here.
An inn?
That might be better for you.
A what? Oh, I would go in my tent in the bushes. In the bushes.
Okay.
That's my home. I live in the bush.
I need my GPS signal to come back. Okay. Alright, we're going to stay on this 15 miles, then we're going to move on 77 north, and then it should take us right to the casino.
177?
Just 77.
Oh, 77, okay. Oh, I'll check out Highway 77. You can always hitchhike back to the 35 if I want to.
I think actually some of the high ground people were talking about meeting you in Oklahoma somewhere. Like just.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and keep the train going maybe.
Like Oklahoma City?
I know like 4 or 5 of them are from Oklahoma that they were saying like, well, I'm from Oklahoma. Like they were gonna see if like if you were gonna swing by the area. I don't know what your route is after this.
But can they sing as good as you?
I don't know. They might. I don't know. That might be better.
Because, you know, now I've set the standard so high. So, you know, if they can't sing as good as you, then, you know, well, now where do we go from here? Go to the Devon Tower if you're in Oklahoma City. Devon Tower. Try to remember that. Alright, we're off the interstate now. Hopefully that connection holds up. Sometimes once we get off the road a little bit, things get a little squirrely, but we'll find out. Are you singing this one?
I can't. This one's not as good as a singing song as the other one though.
Should he sing this song, everyone? I know you guys are gonna say yes, but like... order
It's
to
at the top of my range.
Yeah?
It's at the point where I'm like starting to crack.
It cracks a little bit. Well, I'm not even gonna try. Here we go.
Train's hard.
Yeah,
Train
this
sings
would be
so
a hard
high.
song to sing. So, you've already impressed me, but this.
Now she's back in the atmosphere. The drops of Jupiter in her head.
GPS signal lost.
Thank you, James.
He does it all the time. She acts like summer and walks like rain. Reminds me that there's a time to change. Since the return of the sleigh on the moon, she listens like spring and she talks like June. Tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights all faded? Not having is overrated. Tell me, did you fall from a shooting star? One without a permanent scar, and then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there.
You can hit that. No problem.
I don't know, it gets high in a second though. Like,
Well, so far.
it's at the top of my range.
Yeah.
Now that she's back from that soul vacation, chasing away through the constellations.
Pretty sure you've got some people swooning in chat, so you're doing good.
Checks out modes and what she does top row reminds me that there's a room to grow. Now that she's back in the atmosphere, I'm afraid that she might think of me as plain old change. Oh, sorry about a man who was too afraid to fly, so we never did land. Tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along in the light of day and head back to the Milky Way? Tell me, did the Venus blow your mind? Was it everything you wanted to find? And then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there. That's so high.
Yeah, there was those high notes.
That's why it's in more of my range.
Can you go really low? You were like in some deep country.
Well, that's just at the top of my like belting range. I have a decent falsetto too.
Yeah.
Like if I was doing like Queen. Oh, Rascal Flatts. That's too depressing. I should go back to my top songs. This isn't gonna work. Too much randomness.
Oh, yeah. Having a good voice and hitting those is one thing, but then he even got the timing down. Does he sing in a band or something?
This is like Leonard Skinner song. What's a cover? We're gonna keep on that Leonard Skinner.
Alright, then just gonna track. But without a,
Simple Man.
like a, oh, Simple Man.
Yeah.
I like Simple Man. It's a good song.
Mama told me when I was young, she'd sit beside me, my only son. Listen closely to what I say. If you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, take your time. Don't live too fast. Troubles will come, and they will pass. You'll find a woman, and you'll find love. Don't forget, son, there's someone up above. And be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand.
Jason Mann.
Forget your lust for the rich man's gold. All that you need is in your soul. You can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Yeah, baby, be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? You worry, you'll find yourself. Follow your heart and nothing else. Yeah, you can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Yeah, baby, be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can?
I love that song, and that's a good cover. God,
I
love
actually
that
have
song.
a lot of covers on here.
Yeah? Kind of setting, so, well, we're not looking at the sunset because we're facing away from it, but we got like windmill,
Kansas
or wind
has
turbines,
its own
and fields, and
beauty in its own right, even though it's
Yeah.
really, really flat.
yeah. And I just appreciate the diversity. Like, I've been through mountains, I've been on the coastline where things are just beautiful and ocean, and then you come here and it's flat, and I still think it's beautiful. It's different, but still beautiful.
It does get a little boring after a little bit.
I'm guessing if you stayed here for a long time,
Yeah.
but like I'm a tourist to this region, so this is different for me. So I like this.
Raised, like just a little bit outside of Wichita.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not a bad place. Cost of living's low, I'll give it that.
Yeah, we were talking about cost of renting, and it's like, oh, that's pretty reasonable.
And Wichita's really actually expanding. It's not a bad place to settle down.
Sorry.
Wichita's really expanding. It's not
Yeah.
a bad place to settle down at all.
Constant construction, apparently.
Oh yeah, Kellogg is that's never gonna be done, ever.
Yeah.
It's been under construction for probably 5 years now, and there's no end in sight.
Yeah. Wait, someone told me, tell Andy you met Kathy yesterday at the airport house. Do you know Kathy?
I know a lot of Kathys.
Someone just, I don't know, they told me to tell you that, so I don't know, didn't know if there's a connection
Kathy
there.
at the airport house.
I don't know what that means. Just when someone tells me to tell you something, I figure there's a meaning.
Airport house? Is that like? Were you?
Was that the restaurant place out in
yeah,
Northeast? Do you know people out there?
I think I do. I know a few Kathys, and I'm not sure which one it
Yeah.
would be. I'm not sure where. Oh, Bello. Okay, I see that name. Yeah, I do know her.
Yeah?
Hey, that's been a long time. Wow.
Who was that? Which one
That
was
is
that?
it is the mom of one of my high school friends that I haven't seen since high school.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy. That's crazy that she's watching this right now. Well, hey. My GPS cut out.
And someone's saying, ask him if he's been to Downtown Casino in Joplin, Missouri. Casino. Apparently, people want to know about
Joplin,
your...
Missouri? No, this whole time, so I know people are either adding me in Discord or they're messaging me. So.
Okay. Scott Bruce equals Mike.
I didn't even tell any of my close friends that I was doing this. I was just like, I just got home. I was just
And the word has spread.
apparently.
Another friend of you. Okay.
Well, I feel kind of bad because my friend wanted to have. We have a D&D night on Sunday.
Oh, you missed out on D&D.
Well, I told him I was going to stay with sleep because I was exhausted, and then I
Yeah.
saw this, and I was like, well, this will be worth more than sleeping. Like that'll be a much better story than like that I went home and just slept.
I think this will be a decent story for you.
This has been awesome, man. It has been great meeting you.
Yeah, it's been great.
So we are kind of approaching our destination.
We're approaching the destination. It's almost end of the road. But yeah, that was a fun ride. Got to hear you sing. I sung a little bit, and you guys made fun of me.
Hey, you actually weren't bad. Like you were.
I never sing, so.
An octave down, but you were on pitch. Like,
Hey.
and that's more than most people can do.
Octave down, but on pitch. Did it.
But I
Half
have,
did it.
I have a tenor voice for sure, so that's why
Yeah.
I'm not a bass.
So this is the 77. So
Yep.
if I was going south, I'd be going down this highway here.
Yep, that'd be that way. And there is like 2 casinos right next to each other, so
Okay.
I think there should be a decent amount of traffic for you to get
Leaving
somebody.
there. Okay. Then you'll probably get dinner at the casino or whatever. Do, 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 do.
They got it straight through, so I'm gonna wait.
Have you had dinner?
So I had dinner?
Yeah.
I have not yet, actually, but I'm not too hungry, actually.
You're not too hungry? Because I'm going to get something, so if you want to get something, I can get you dinner.
No, I'm fine, man.
You're fine? You sure?
Yeah, I
Alright.
appreciate it, though.
Yeah, okay. So I'll just be sitting there eating anyway. San Diego to Headshots, a video game arcade at End Bar, East Wichita.
You should have stopped there while you were in Wichita.
Should I?
Yeah, it
Yeah?
was it's a gaming bar.
Yeah.
They moved location a couple times, but it's really cool. It's really unique.
Okay.
And I've done a little bit of stuff with them in the past with the stuff I've
Yeah.
done locally. I used to host esports tournaments in Wichita. I ran a $10,000 tournament, a $15,000
Really?
tournament. I did this for a few years with me and a couple partners.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. And then one of my partners turned the money around and turned it into a gaming cafe. Actually, we opened in Wichita.
Yeah.
Because one of the other land centers had closed down, and it was a perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's the Next Level Cafe in Wichita. And he's turned it into something really, really cool.
Yeah. That does sound really cool.
So
And I missed out. See, this is what happens. I travel really quickly and I just pass through places. I just see a glimpse. I just get a feel for a place, but I don't actually get to see all the cool places in the place. Which means I have to go back.
at some point. Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe Hitchhiker, you'll be going back to I saw you were going to Illinois. You said if you're headed back north at some point, you might pass through again.
Yeah,
so
I very well
definitely
might.
send me a whisper if you're back
Yeah,
in
for
town,
sure. I can do that.
and we can swing by a bar or something and have a couple drinks.
Yeah, sounds good to me. I'd love to do like a reunion tour and like meet all the people I met along the way and as many drivers as I can as well. I think that'd be cool.
Has any news outlets picked up you doing this?
Nope. I haven't tried to. I haven't contacted any, but we had like a reporter in the stream once, but I told them to email me and they never emailed me, so they probably didn't care that much, or they weren't a real
I have a
reporter.
connect with somebody from KWCH12 in Wichita. I'll tell them that you're doing this and that you passed through Wichita. They might do a story on you.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
maybe get you some publicity.
Some publicity on the radio. It could be a radio
Oh,
star.
I said your TV station.
Oh, it's a TV
Yeah, it's a
station.
TV station.
Well, shit. Then I'd have to come back to Wichita, wouldn't I? I might for a TV spot. That'd be interesting.
They had me on. Why I have the contacts? They had me on right after that swatting incident happened.
Oh, yeah.
And since I'm one of the esports guys in Wichita, they called me and asked me to do like a
Yeah.
little question segment on it.
Interesting.
So-
I have heard about that, yeah. And that's been a
Because that
concern.
happened here in Wichita.
Yeah. Yeah, someone told me that. I didn't know that, but someone did tell me, one of my rides told me that. When I told them about the live streaming thing, and yeah. Yeah, MKR trip next time I'm in town. And thanks again for the ride earlier. I was there 4 days. Too bad you spent 2 of them in airports. I like airplanes, okay? I like catching rides on airplanes.
So were you trying to find like just like a prop plane to just go?
Yeah. So we've done it on 4 airplanes now.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah. It's just like if someone is flying from like they just own a plane, they just like flying.
So you stopped in Benton at the airport there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's how you met a lot of people I know.
Okay. So you.
I grew up right.
You grew up in that area.
Like,
and it's
right
a small
in that
rural area.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to know everyone there. So.
That's just Kansas in general. Like I'll be up in like Kansas City. I'll run into people I know.
Lord Winters, I started my journey in your hometown, Port Angeles, Washington. That's cool. Why didn't you pick me up? What the hell?
I do like pentatonics. That is one of my like, not as like, kind of like white girl songs, but I love pentatonics. I do. Like they're so good.
Eight miles.
I think when the GPS was off, I think we went a little past where we were supposed to get off.
Oh, and we have to kind of loop back a little bit.
Yeah, I think we're looping back north a little bit. So I think we are in Oklahoma right now. I think we're in Newkirk.
Okay. New state. State number 12. Oklahoma.
Sooner State.
Sooner?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a college team and people are real big into there.
Oh, okay. It's a college reference. Okay. Is that like the team? The Sooners?
Yep. I don't know what that is.
What is the mascot? What does that mean?
I think it's like a cowboy, I think.
Oh.
But I'm not sure what a Sooner is. It's something, I think, with Wild West
Wild West.
type thing.
Alright. We're in the Wild West now.
As fast as possible.
Yeah. Maybe I'll love it, you know? I didn't have high expectations for Kansas, sorry, but I didn't.
No, I mean, it's...
And you know what? It blew me away. So, I'm going to go in with high... Well, I try to not have high expectations because then even if things don't go that well, then you're not, like, disappointed. You know? You're just like, oh, whatever. I'm keeping things neutral. Neutral expectations. It's the name of the type of wagons they rode in.
Oh, really? That's what it is?
There you go.
Okay, I didn't know that. I knew it was a Wild West thing. That's right. I don't pay much attention to college sports anymore.
I don't pay attention to like any sports. I'm a horrible Canadian. Like I like hockey, but I don't watch hockey.
So this is like you'll see a lot of these kind of towns in Kansas and Oklahoma. These old style.
Oh, these are
like,
very old style. Look at that, guys.
Look at that courthouse too.
Oh yeah. Look at that old architecture with the pillars. Look at all these buildings. Alright. Okay. What a cool town. And quite a few of them are shut down. It's not the economic hotspot.
No, not anymore.
Alright, we're in rural Oklahoma or Kansas, I'm not sure.
We're in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
For sure.
It'll be interesting checking out of here, we'll see.
It says we're 7 minutes out. We're in the last 10 minutes of the trip.
Woo! Here we go. Here we go. But yeah, what's gonna happen after this for everyone viewing is I'm gonna get dropped off there. There's inevitably gonna be food there. I'm gonna go get food. And then I'm gonna look around, see what the camping situation's like in the area, and then go set up my tent in the woods somewhere and go to bed. But I don't stream that part.
There is food inside the casino. They have like a kitchen they can make stuff in.
Yeah.
I think they have 2 different restaurants actually. One's like a quick food area, like burgers, hot dogs, stuff like
Okay.
that. And I think they have an actual restaurant. I don't think the prices are too bad either.
Okay.
Because when I occasionally come down here, I usually get like a meal and I'll only pay like $6-7 for it, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I think there's a gas station too, and then.
Alright.
Have you stopped by a casino yet?
No, I haven't. You enjoy gambling? What's your sport or what's your game?
I don't. Okay, I enjoy gambling, but I'm not an active gambler by any means because I realize the more you go back, the more money there's going to take from you. Like, that's how the house wins. Like you might win occasionally,
But
not,
the odds are in their favor.
Yeah,
So down,
always in their favor.
given enough time, they'll win.
But I went the other night. It was my friend's. Birthday. We went to one in Kansas though, and I left with $25 more than I started, and I spent $30 on drinks. So I was like, and I wasn't driving, so I was like, that's a win for a night.
Yeah.
I was up like $100, and then I just.
Yeah. See, again, given enough time, you'll go up.
I was like, well,
and
I want
then
to
you
leave
go
with
back down.
something, and I was like, I want to leave with something. So, and the drinks were really expensive.
Oh,
I
really?
spent $30 on drinks. I only had like 4 drinks.
I thought like if you were gambling, they're like, here's more drinks, so you.
It depends on the casino.
Oh, okay.
It really does. I don't know about this one. I haven't been here since I've been 21.
Yeah.
But yeah, some like want you to drink and just go ham, and other ones they'll want to charge you $9 for a cocktail.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not happening. That's not in the budget, everyone. $9 drinks. Indian casinos don't usually comp drink. Is this on a reserve?
Is it on a reserve? I think it is Indian owned.
Okay,
I think
must
so.
be then. Sky looks pretty pretty. Pretty pretty.
Kansas sunsets are one of the big upsides. I will say that.
Yeah. I like that color. Well, we had a really slow start to the day. I was camped in some park, had to walk an hour to get to the airport, spent like 4 hours trying to negotiate a ride. And just, there's barely anyone flying today. Just, I guess, holiday and
Yeah, Mother's Day. Everyone's trying to
yeah.
go appreciate their moms.
Yeah. My mom will need a phone call tonight too. Luckily she's 2 hours behind, so I can call her a bit later and it'll still be reasonable there.
This road's kind of noisy.
What is it?
This road's kind of noisy.
Yeah. Yeah, it almost has like the rumble strip
Yeah.
sound. Isn't there
Looks like
one?
I think there is in the middle. Look at that. You can see it.
But why? But why? I don't understand. Isn't there somewhere in the States where they have like rumble strips set to the song of some song somewhere?
Yeah, I have no idea where it's at though. I know they made it, but like you have to be going over at a very
Specific speed.
and you have to have,
Otherwise it's out of
a specific
tune.
like
Yeah.
width of tire.
Oh, with the tire too.
Yeah,
I didn't know
otherwise it
that.
sounds really funky. I think.
Oh. I think they made.
Ford designed it for like their Ford Focus or something.
I heard like a town made one as like a kind of tourist attraction to draw people in, and then they like when they were doing it, someone did the math wrong and they did the spacing wrong, so it's like completely out of key or something like that, and it just sounds bad. But then they just left it because like, whatever.
Freaking Greg.
Yeah, damn it, Greg. You used imperial and you're supposed to use metric. You need to pick up chewing tobacco or smoking since it's much cheaper here in the States. That's the spirit. It's more economical here than Canada. So let's pick up a nice new habit.
Well, hopefully, if anybody in your Twitch chat right now is near the Oklahoma-Kansas border, you're around tomorrow, come help this guy out. He's an awesome guy,
Yeah.
and this was an awesome experience.
Hey, and you can be a part of that too. Someone, I don't know who coined this term, someone in chat coined this term when we had another viewer come and pick me up. They called it Twitch hiking.
That's
So that's apparently this hitchhiking
That's a good
hitchhiking
term.
has turned into a Twitch hiking stream.
you could like trademark that. Like,
Yeah.
It's like you might be one of like the few first people to do that. I don't think that's been coined.
Yeah, that's true.
That's good. I like that. This is the first smaller casino.
Okay.
The 7 Clans is the big one.
Big one. Okay.
they usually get a lot of traffic here, so I think you should be able to find somebody coming in and out.
Right. Hopefully not drunk with no money in their
Yeah.
pocket.
Definitely, I would say like pick your driver. I saw you talking about that earlier.
Yeah. Well, it looks like there's quite a bit of empty land here, so it won't be hard to find a place to camp. Too bad the driver can't stream the ride home. Yeah, you have
I have
unlimited.
Streamlabs OBS actually.
Maybe he can't. You should go live in karaoke. Because you should have quite a few new followers. And I'm gonna, I'll be streaming probably my food as long as they let me. Because if it's in the casino, they might not let me.
Yeah, they might not like a camera in there.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could ask and just see
Yeah, I
if
can
you
ask.
can be sneaky about it.
Oh, there's no sneaky about this thing. There's no sneaky about this thing. Sunset behind the casino.
There's also, like I said, there's a gas station up there. You might have, like,
Oh, yeah?
if they won't let you take that in there or whatnot.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
But I mean, you just want me to drop you off kind of the front here?
Yeah, sure.
Or
Yeah, or, yeah, anywhere. Anywhere where it's safe. Easy to pull over. Oh, shit, I forgot about all my huge drinks. I don't know. Too bad there's not a Wendy's here. Could get some more 4 for $4.
I feel like there is one on the road actually. There's a town just that way with a few restaurants. Not very far, like maybe.
Because
5
I
minutes
like
drive.
Wendy's streams. Wendy's streams are fun. I guess I could look at Wendy's.
Alright, I'm just gonna find a parking spot here. I'm sorry I can't take you any farther into Oklahoma.
That's all good. That is all good.
But there's a few towns in the area, some north, some south,
Okay.
that are decently big. Like there's Ark City just up the road, and it's a pretty decent sized town.
Oh, yeah.
With a few restaurants and Walmart and all that if you need anything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what this, yeah. I see that on the map. Arkansas City. But it's in Kansas.
Yeah, this is literally the border, like right here.
No.
Like-
Yeah, we're right next to the border here.
So-
How big is that city? Yeah. Well, that's pretty substantial.
How heavy is that bag actually? Oh,
It's like 60 pounds. You want to give it a
60
hoist?
pounds?
It's a lot of batteries and streaming gear. It's
Yeah,
annoying.
yeah, batteries are heavy.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll try it here. We'll see if they'll let me in.
All right, man. I'll definitely be tuning in because this is just awesome to see. Oh, let me unlock the door for you.
Oh,
So,
good.
need help get anything out or anything?
No, we're all good. I better be able to carry all my gear. Otherwise, I'd be a horrible hitchhiker. Alright, let's set you guys out on the ground so I can do other things. Cool. Bag out. Stand. Will you do it? Let's just lay it down. Probably for the best.
I hope the drive wasn't too scary.
God, you're a good driver. I've been with some bad drivers. You stay. You stay.
Well, Trevor?
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That was
Had a good
fun.
time. All right, be safe, man.
I will. And I hope to come back through here again and then we can.
Yeah, just DM me. I usually have it on my thing. You have a Discord?
Yeah, I do have one linked to my channel.
Okay, I'll join your channel and just meet me on Discord. It's probably a better way to get it with me actually. So just go straight to my phone.
Yeah, Whispers.
Yeah, but Discord or anything, man, like it was awesome. So be
Yeah, that's
safe, man. Be safe.
Yeah, hope to see you soon.
So
And thanks again.
that's what you do, man.
Yeah, see ya. again. All right. Oh, I totally forgot to get a picture. Ah! Oh. Got a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. I'm getting bad with the pictures, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Dang it! Photo. Train. The train's getting mad at me too. Everyone's getting mad at me. Almost dark. You forgive me? Well, at least we have Twitch clips to remember him by. At least we've got Twitch clips. Yeah, I haven't taken a picture with anyone in a couple days because I haven't actually been going anywhere in a couple days. So I forgot how to do this apparently. So when I go into the casino, I'm gonna hold the camera down so it's not like I'm obviously filming. I'm gonna ask them if it's okay if I eat and film, and probably get rid of this. Four-day streak broke. Yeah, 4 days of actually not really getting anywhere. And now we finally got somewhere. You'll join the ouch my flippin' ears? All the Raycar underscore TV love. Send it his way. What an awesome guy. And what a voice on that man. What a voice. What a voice. Your water bottle made it all the way to the Kansas Oklahoma border? That's right, MK Archer. Your water bottle's still with me. Because that lady gave me a large Gatorade and I gotta get those electrolytes. Alright, but I'm walking up to the, not the airport. I'm so used to being at airports that I just kind of forgot what I'm doing. So I'm gonna put this down and I'm gonna ask them.
Sorry, that bag is not coming in.
Can't come in. I just wanted to get. Is there a place to eat around here?
Yeah.
But not with the bag.
No,
All
no.
I want is a bite to eat. No? All right.
I mean, that's it.
I know. I'm a documentarian. I'm documenting the process of traveling around the U.S. I just got dropped off here, so I just wanted a bite to eat. Is there anywhere around here that I can grab a bite to eat?
Yes, there is, my guy.
Yeah.
The casino. Well, we call it the casino. The gas station.
Gas station.
Yeah, the gas station.
Okay, it's just a gas station. All right.
It's got food inside.
Okay, cool.
Pizzas and shit.
Oh, pizzas? Okay,
Oh,
cool.
shit, they're good, too,
Yeah.
bro.
All right,
Lot
cool.
cheaper than
I'll
that.
try that out. Thank you.
I'm sorry, man.
And no, it's all right. I understand. Nope. No casino for us. I tried the documentarian thing that you guys told me to do. Although I kind of stuttered it because I'm not used to saying that word. It's a big word, okay? It is a big bag, guys. Damn it, Andy. Dropping me off where I can't go. Because of the bag of all things. Yeah, it wasn't this big camera rig. It was the bag. Ting, ting, ting. You like that? You stutter? I do stutter. I'm working on it, but I do stutter. I've never spoke so much in my life as I have on this trip. English, man, it's a difficult language. Always practice the pitch. I feel like if I over-practice it, then I overthink it, and then it just gets worse. Just say you're a food reviewer, and if they kick you out, you will blast them. Blast them. Don't understand the bag thing? Weapons, I'm guessing. Move the mic out of the camera yet? What? What? What are we talking about? Apparently I'm eating gas station food for dinner. You can see the mic. I know you can see the mic. You can always see the mic. If the dead cat's on? I know, it's always visible on camera. Lens is slightly off? Don't, like it looks pretty centered. It hasn't really moved since I've been streaming, I don't think. How do you go about sleeping? I walk into the woods and I set down my tent and I climb into my tent and I go to bed. Could be a laptop used to cheat the casino in the bag. Maybe. Alright. Maybe I'm just trying to beat the casino. That's why I got this big bag on. Alright, let's see what this gas station has to provide. Greasy pizza or something. Smells like cigarettes. Food.
You look like you're busy.
Oh yeah. Hitchhiked here from Canada. Yeah. Well, I made it pretty far. I made it across Canada and stuff. Hitchhiked here from Canada. And I'm live streaming it, so there's 232 people watching. Yeah. Chicken strips. Do. What would you recommend? I know it's just this is gas station food, but
I would say either go for the chicken chili Crispitos, that's like stew chili.
okay.
The egg rolls are pretty good.
The egg rolls are good.
Other than that, usually just the pizza or the pizza pockets.
Okay. Ooh.
Crispitos are usually what you go through.
The Christie. Sorry, which ones are they? Those ones?
John, what's this?
Okay. Yeah, I'll get. How much are those? Oh, okay. I'll get one of those, a pizza pocket, and a slice of pepperoni. Oh, sorry. All right.
That's the chart.
I don't know what that is.
Cool. Don't need the gas station food. It looks good.
Where you headed?
South.
78 south.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to hit as many states as I can. Can I put it on card?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been through this is my 12th state now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What's the mission for? Just
To show people what hitchhiking's like. I've done it in 25 countries in my life.
like what is?
To show people what hitchhiking
Oh.
is like. I've done it in 25 countries, and I want to show people what it's like. That's what this thing is.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So there's a live stream. There's people watching. There's people chatting. There's people interacting with me as I go.
That's something. Do you want your receipt?
I'm all good.
All right. Do you want a bag?
Do you mind if I eat it right there? So
No,
no
you're
bag.
fine.
Cool. All right. Thank you.
Good luck, then.
I'll need it. All right. It's pretty much nighttime. We're gonna eat here, in the gas station. Is there a plug? Doesn't look like there's a plug. Thanks, Dad's credit card. Guarantee you that's not my dad's credit card. Plug. I have a lot of credit cards because I game the credit card system. That's how I flew first class around the world. I can tell you guys about that if you'd like. Uh-oh, no plug. Could really use a charge. Could really use a charge. I probably have one more day in my battery. You guys shitting on gas station food? How risky is gaming the system? Oh, I'm following the rules. Just credit card companies really want to issue you credit because they make money off of essentially almost everyone that gets a credit card. If you're a perfect user and you just use it to purchase stuff and then pay it off at the end of the month, you pretty much use it like your bank card, then they still make 2 to 4% interchange fees on everything you purchase. If you don't pay it off at the end of the month, then they make that sweet 20 to 30% interest plus fees. So, what they do is they offer really lucrative sign-up bonuses to get people on that card because they make money hand over fist off of almost every user. So they'll offer first year free on premium cards, so it costs me nothing to get the card, and then they'll offer a really juicy sign-up bonus in points. And once you have these points, once you have a lot of these points, then you can do fun things with them. You'd love to hear more about credit card training? I can have a bit more conversation. Would you guys like to hear more about that? I mean, just transfer balances? No. Ask the gas station employee for a plug. I could ask them if they have any, because yeah, I can do some other batteries while I'm here streaming. I'll ask them. They're just busy right here, but once there's an opportunity, I'll go up and ask. That's a good idea. Thank you. I've missed a ton of stuff during that ride, and I do apologize. Scaramanga, thanks for the 1,000 bits. Speaking of which, I actually am here to see that. Thank you for this. I think I saw some subs and stuff like that and some bits going on, and I just missed them, and I do really apologize. I would love to like see everything, but I miss them when I'm in a ride. Is it against your game rules to get a cheap motel for the night, shower, and charge your stuff every once in a while? No, I've done that. I've paid for 5 nights so far on the trip in 34 days, so I've done that occasionally when I need to charge or I'm like really stanky. I'll do that. These are good. Everyone was crapping on gas station food. Well, the first thing I had was quite good. It's the end of the day. I'm not hitchhiking anymore, so I'm in no rush to go anywhere. So if you guys want to chat, we can chat. Pick my brain. Maybe I'll pick your brain. I'm gonna go ask the guy quickly. One second. One outlet, but I'm gonna plug in a few things there just while I'm here. Alright? Is gas station food better depending on the state? I don't know. I haven't actually eaten at a gas station, like a meal at a gas station yet. I was pretty sad when the casino guy was like, nope. Nope. Twitch goes weird when they see a girl. Twitch goes really weird. You guys. You guys. Need this. This. So many wires. You like that? Just a bundle of wires. It's my wall charger with 6 in or outputs. Over 2K followers. That's a big day for us. We were at like 1,800 something to start with. I think just over 1,800. Thank you everyone for following the channel. Thank you everyone for watching. I've had a great day. I tried hitchhiking out of an airport for a long time, probably longer than I should have. But it was a great day. It was a great day. And that last ride was amazing. Ricard_TV, like, that dude's channel is going to take off. That man has a voice on him, and he's pretty much a professional gamer. And I've told people that, like, they're like, how did you grow your channel so fast? Like, how can I grow my channel fast? Okay, and I tell them, you either have to be amazingly good at the game, like essentially professional, which he is, or you have to have an amazing personality, which he, like, he's a really nice guy, he's a good guy, he's a good personality. So he has, like, both of those, and he's got something different. The dude can sing. Like, I'm 100% sure if he puts effort into streaming, his channel will take off. He said he had like 200 followers, something like that now. I know a few of you went and followed him. If anyone here hasn't followed him yet, do that. The dude deserves to be able to stream. Like, if he wants to make that his career, he can do that, guaranteed. And the other thing that you can do to make a channel take off is you find a niche that isn't oversaturated. And I have that hitchhiking niche.
Yeah, fun going? Yeah. No. No.
Yeah, okay, we'll just plug these 3 in. We've got around 30 followers. Awesome. Good job, everyone. And one person said they gave him $20. Yeah. He deserves it. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly plug in a few batteries, and then I'll be right back here. Don't go anywhere. Gas, gas. Alright, we're plugged in. Sorry guys, I might have missed some questions, comments, or concerns, but I will try to be more with you. These are actually good. We can win the iPad. Keymaster. It's not Stacker though. Me and Riker. We both won on Stacker. He won an iPod Mini or some kind of iPod. I won a Wii. Credit card stuff. You guys want credit card stuff? We spent points on. I'll show you. Just give me a sec. I have to pull up some stuff. Man, I'm getting some weird looks here in Oklahoma with this phone thing on. So I'm just finding stuff on my phone. Give me a minute. my screen locked? Oh, there we go. Gonna show us this great scam tactic. So I'll show you what I got first from credit card rewards points. So I'm gonna switch to screen view. So screen view, start. Should see my screen now. So this is my Etihad first class apartment from Abu Dhabi to JFK, New York. This is me trying to take pictures and looking all classy and shit. So it's a first class apartment on Airbus A380 with Etihad. They have a shower in the first class apartment, so you can shower on the airplane. So that was that. I also didn't take good pictures, but this is the Cathay Pacific first class. I took a video, and this is like some screen grabs from that, because I didn't take any good pictures. But they had like champagne and caviar and all that jazz. So yeah, so those are like the two main flights I bought. And then, you know, back to tenting and stuff like that. Oh, in Cathay Pacific first class, they also give you first class pajamas, which are actually really comfortable. And then they give you a 500 Hong Kong dollar voucher to the brand that makes it, so I got some free shirts. That's the champagne and caviar, or the champagne rather. I think I have a picture of the caviar. That's the Cathay Pacific Sea. Hey, cooperate with me. Thank you. Russia. Oh, this is where I bartended in Croatia. I stayed there for like 2 weeks, like helping out bartending, and it had like a really nice view right on the Adriatic. Now we're not really talking about flights anymore, so. What's your Instagram? Below, I have my Instagram linked. And you've like got different drivers that have picked me up along the way. And not all of those pictures are on my Instagram. I just like was thinking about making a new one at some point, so I just like put some pictures from my previous travels in there. But it's Hitch_live. If you want to check it out. So, how do I do that? Sign up for credit cards that have lucrative sign-up bonuses, ideally first year free, so you don't pay anything. You get the points, you cancel the card 3 months later, you wait an X amount of time, and then you get the card again. That's what it is at its simplest. So, my flight, the Cathay Pacific, the one with the champagne that you saw, and like the one with the not as good pictures, that was from Boston to Hong Kong with a month-and-a-half stopover then to Johannesburg in first class and that was fly with Cathay Pacific. How does that work? Well, they're a partner on Etihad was Abu Dhabi to New York to San Francisco, and the Abu Dhabi to New York segment was on Etihad, which is and I booked that with American Airlines. It's a partner of American Airlines. That's not really enforced. Did we F? Are we okay? Really laggy. Don't know what to tell you. Lagging a bit. Let me do a quick. See how the network is here. Sorry guys, I'm just checking things out. It's really fast actually. Should be okay. There must be something on my end, because the network is not the bottleneck here. Oh shit. Are we still alive? Marlies, see you. It's not now. We're okay. We still okay? But good night, Marlies. Thanks for being here for us. Good now? Alright. Sorry, let me see if people are asking things. We can sleep tonight, not trying to be weird or anything. I'll walk out into the woods and set down my tent and sleep. Looks good? Alright, just a hiccup. Basically signing up, quitting the same card. The fastest it's recommend you do it, which is pushing it, is you sign up for the card, you get the card, you get the points, you wait 3 months, you cancel it, you wait 3 months, you get the card again. I never do it that fast, I kind of do like a year-long cycle. I get the card, I wait X amount of months, I cancel, then like 6 months later to even a year later I'll get it again. I don't push it too hard. Some people really push it. But I didn't push it too hard, and you guys saw what I got to do. And it was funny because like that Cathay flight was Boston to Hong Kong, but I hitchhiked to Boston. The night before I was flying in first class in champagne and caviar and all that, I was sleeping in my tent in a park in Portland, Maine. So I just found the contrast hilarious. International first class, which is over the top, silly. How quick to add up points? That probably took me, I was doing it slow, it probably took me a year and a half, maybe. Yeah. And Americans have it better too. Like one of the miles I was trying to accrue was Marriott Rewards points. Because if you get 270,000 Marriott Rewards points, you can then cash those in for a free 7-night voucher at a Category 5 Marriott hotel or resort. And you get 120,000 of 120,000 airline miles from a few different specific airline mileage plans. In my case, I used American Airlines, which had a 20% bonus or something. I ended up with 150,000 American Airlines A Advantage miles. What the bank is this? It's like a Hot Pocket thing, or whatever you call it. Your favorite card to use in Canada, your best card, which is getting worse and worse. The thing with credit card reward stuff is it's constantly depreciating. Pretty much every year, like the point systems depreciate. They make it more expensive for economy, business, and first class flights, and they make it harder to accrue. So it's constantly depreciating. So the earlier you do it, like the better. It's already like it's getting more and more difficult. Essentially, is what I'm saying. But in Canada, the best card system to use is American Express, because American Express is trying to make it in the U.S. or in the Canadian market. It's not that widely used, but they've got a few different cards that are really good. Is that a cookie-shaped calzone? I don't know. What'd they call that? Sausage pizza pocket or something like that? Pizza something? Think of a shitty calzone. Hunk of pizza.
Do you ever know what you're in the mood for?
So yeah, if you're in Canada, American Express cards are one of your better options for accruing a lot of points. American Express membership rewards miles in Canada transfer 1-to-1 to Aeroplan, which is usually your best option. Aeroplan can be used for a lot of decent redemptions. I had a lot of Amex points, so some of them I transferred to Star Preferred Guest miles, but then you only get half a Star Preferred Guest point for every one membership rewards point. So it's not the best thing, but Star Preferred Guest points are like the best, because they transfer to every airline. So if you have a redemption in mind and there's a good deal with a specific like reward system, like Star Preferred Guest pretty much transfers everywhere. But Tim's doesn't accept Amex. Now you're gonna start this big fight among Canadians whether Tim's is good or bad. You're gonna bring the Canadians into chat, and everyone's gonna be fighting whether McDonald's coffee or Tim Hortons coffee is better. Bad coffee. Which bad coffee is better? What time do you go to sleep and wake up? Like, I'll be turning off the stream relatively quickly. It's been a full day of travel. I need to catch my sleep. It's just kind of starting to get dark now. I go to bed after dark, and I wake up usually when the sun comes up. It's the weirdest experience you've had while hitchhiking? I've had some weird ones. At some point I'll have to tell this story. I just can't. It's on the mature side of things. McDonald's is the best bad coffee, in your opinion, Forex Fox? I agree with you. I get McDonald's coffee in Canada over Tim's. See, and that, here we go. Commentator versus McD has bad coffee. See, now we're gonna fight. Everyone, put your gloves on. Here we go. Do you got the V card? None of your business. What do you think? You like my eyebrows? Thank you. Tell the story in the sub chat and Discord? Okay, I can do that. Alright, that'll be a sub perk. My weirdest experience hitchhiking. Am I still in the same area I was hours ago? No, I was in Wichita hours ago, and now I'm in right at the border between Kansas and Oklahoma by a casino. And those people that only drinks legit coffee, how legit are we talking? You want to hear it? Well, get your Twitch primes ready. I don't think it's really family friendly, okay? I know we have it set to mature, but it's a strange one. And I don't want to do that to like beg for like subscriptions. I want to keep it more on the like just not advertised to everyone. That's not me trying to get more subs. I just don't want it advertised to the world. That I don't know why. It's just a bit on the interesting side. How did the gas station go from old hard music to Cali? Maybe, you know, they're fighting for control over the stereo. Does the story include some ladies? Well, a lady. Use your Twitch Prime for the Ross emotes. We're gonna have new emotes soon. We only have one tier 1 emote, and then we don't have any tier 2 or 3. And we just got our first tier 3 sub today, so I need a tier 3 emote. Yeah. That's you fainting. Andrews, you made me spill my water. $10 US for a coffee. That's outrageous. It's outrageous. It's outrageous. Doesn't involve a 10. Albeit everything's expensive in Norway. You go to the bar for a drink, you're gonna spend like, what, 10 to 14 bucks for a beer? I honestly don't remember. I wasn't like dedicated to like any streamer or any like program. I just appreciated the skill of top tier gamers, and I would watch just people that were good. So I would just kind of browse it, look for people that are ranked high, and watch that. Get coffee any size for $1 at McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's is like decent value. It's bad, but it's good. Drink costs $15 here in Seattle in the bars. Well, I'm guessing you're talking like cocktails. I'm guessing that's not a beer. I found my stream scrolling through the IRL section. I'm glad you found my stream too. Enjoy your stay. Chris Julian. Yeah. I'm just gonna eat this and talk to you guys while I'm doing that, and then I'm going to bed. And I don't live stream where I sleep. Mile High Club story? Haven't done that yet. Bucket list. In the clubs, not the bars. Maybe clubs are more expensive. Double shot. Vodka can cost you like $15-16. Okay. Like a double, quite off. Like in most places, I think in Canada it's like $10 or more for a double. Where you live, half a liter of beer is around 12 to 18 US dollars. Okay, I undershot. I said 10 to 14. And I might have said Canadian. That's crazy. Can we get inside tent stream before you sleep? Not when I'm free camping. If I'm in someone's backyard, or I'm in a campground and I'm just like, everything's above board, I'm going to do it. Like, there's 100% going to be a tent stream on this channel. It's just not when I'm just like, here's my tent, I'm just sleeping in the wilderness. Yeah. So, that will happen, just it won't happen tonight. I sleep in a little one-man tent. It's called a Marmot Tungsten 1P. We sleep well and have sleep dreams. I sleep so well when I sleep in the woods. Albeit last night where I was sleeping, a coyote got really pissed off that I was camping where I was, and it was barking and yapping at me for like 30 minutes. And it was just like posturing. I knew it wasn't gonna do anything. It was just yapping at me, being like, hey, 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 I don't like you. And then it left. It got bored. What are you eating? Some kind of pizza pocket thing. 7 to 10 is the average Canadian beer price. I get like good beer. Well, it depends where you're at. Maybe in the city it's 7 to 10. Like most places I've seen, it's like 5 for just like a whatever beer. You could set up your tent off stream, then turn on inside. Nobody's gonna know where you are. Like maybe I can do that. It really depends. If I'm close to civilization, I'm not gonna do that because then I'll have a light on. I'll be talking. There'll be commotion. You know. Intro with insects sleeping in the tent. My tent has a bug net essentially. So I have the tent body, which has a bathtub floor, which is like whatever nylon polyester. I should know this. I sell this stuff for a living. Like a bathtub floor, which stops kind of water coming in, even if it's like raining and stuff like that. And then it has a very fine mesh on the upper part, which blocks bugs from getting into the main compartment. Then what makes it water resistant is there's a fly, which is your waterproof part, and that gets draped over top and staked out. And then there's a vestibule, which gets staked out as well. And that's where I put my backpack. My backpack doesn't fit into my tent body with me. It has to go into the vestibule between the tent body and the edge of the fly. But you don't have insect or problems with insects in the tent. What I might have is problems with the bag, because the bag is actually not protected from bugs. I've had many times where just like I've been walking and like ants and stuff start crawling on me, or spiders, and you just flick them off and you deal with your life. Yeah. Try the cream cheese jalapeno taquitos at 7-Eleven. That actually sounds really good. New Brunswick and a 2.4 is $35. That sounds about right for Canada, for whatever beer, for a 2.4. yeah, stream inside tent before bed. People are gonna start to think you're sleeping in hose. Like sometimes on my Instagram, I'll post like a tent spot after I've already slept there. I took a creepy like flash photo of my camp last night. So it's just like, I don't know, in the middle of the night with my tent behind me. And I posted it on Discord. But
Yeah, you better.
well, I'm sure if I asked the person working here to smell me and asked me if I slept in a hotel and I washed last night, she could probably tell you I didn't. I've been hot and sweaty for like the past 2 days straight, so I'm probably not that fresh. Although I'm not too bad. But it is me smelling me, and it's hard to judge what you smell like because you're just used to it.
Keep running that down.
Downtown Vancouver, 7 to 10 a pint. Is that like at a brewery or just like a bar and you're buying like think of Budweiser. I could see Bud being 7, but quite often I think I see it more in the 5-ish range. How long does it take you to set up your tent on average? Just to get the tent set up, and we're not talking sleeping pad and sleeping bag. The tent can be set up in 3-4 minutes, maybe less. It depends on. I'm usually not in a rush. I'm kind of just like. And then I have an inflatable sleeping pad. There's a leak in the device I use to inflate it. It's kind of a cool thing. It's like, imagine a big sil nylon stuff sack. So it's like a lightweight stuff sack that's waterproof and like windproof, airproof as well. And you kind of just grab air, close it, roll it, and at the end of it, there's like a little nozzle, and you attach that to the sleeping bag thing, and then you just squeeze it. And one big thing of air can inflate that whole sleeping pad. So rather than like blowing into it for 10 minutes, you just squeeze and then it's full. It's called a schnozzle bag. Really convenient. The problem is right at the end of the nozzle on the schnozzle bag is there's a tiny leak. So when I'm squeezing it and I'm squeezing hard, like air is still kind of going into the thing, but half that air is just escaping into the world. So I like kind of just do one big one and it gets it like 2/3 of the way, and I just top it off with my breath. Am I streaming tomorrow? Yes, we are. As long as I don't run out of batteries. How do you have internet? I have a Verizon Jetpack, which is like a thing that receives a Verizon SIM. It collects that signal and then it sends it out as a Wi-Fi signal. I have that, and it's unlimited Verizon, and I pay more for that because it's truly unlimited. There's no throttling, there's no anything like that. It's full unthrottled Verizon all month long, regardless of how much I use. I also have an antenna. This guy. It's a directional antenna, and that thing helps. It seems to double my upload speed if I'm in an area that has some upload, which is what I use to stream from. Like your phone uploads that to the internet, so that's what I use for internet. How much longer are you gonna hitchhike for this year? I have no idea. I want to hit as many states as I can. The goal is to hit every single state where it's not illegal to hitchhike in. With the price of alcohol, can people afford to drink and drive afterwards? Nova Scotia is dope, Fred.
What?
How much does your data cost you to stream from your phone? It's $150 US a month. You want to live in Nova Scotia or Newfoundland? Both of those are beautiful places. Newfoundland wins out a little bit. I love Newfoundland. St. John's is a very fun city. 3 for 5 Thursdays. 3 drinks for $5, which is amazing for Canada. It's like $1.75 a drink. How do I charge my stuff when I'm sleeping in a tent? I have large batteries, and I can go about 3 days without before I need like a full overnight recharge. The battery that this is attached to is a big 20,000 milliamp hour battery, and that lasts me about a day. It's about a day. Yeah. So it's not perfect. After 3 days, after tomorrow, I'll need a full overnight recharge. Laramie, Wyoming. They have lots of horses that make great hockey. First, I saw Laramie. I'm like, do you live in Laramie? I was there. What's been your favorite U.S. state to visit? I've been telling people Colorado. I love that state. It's like beautiful mountains, scenery. The people are really friendly and active. Like they like to be outside and doing things, and I like to be outside and doing things. So I just like the atmosphere. It's also very diverse. You've got like your mountains and your ski hills. You've also got like pretty much desert, and you've also got like flat grasslands and stuff like that. So you kind of have it all in one state. They're kind of cheating as far as natural beauty goes. They have everything. But honestly, I've had such an amazing time in Kansas. Like Cal and Kim, like they just nicest people I've ever met. I think they just took me in, took care of me. They fed me home cooked meals. They just wanted to give me more and more and more. So like Colorado is kind of like your natural beauty, and really nice and active and friendly people. But everyone I've met and been picked up by in Kansas has been amazingly nice, like just over the top. It's amazing. In Surrey, beer is around 4 to 7, depending on the beer and happy hour. Yeah, I just want to think of like not a fancy bar, just like a bar price, 4 to 7. Do you think summer is worse to hitchhike or winter? I think winter's more dangerous. If you're prepared in winter, it's fine. I've hitchhiked to the Canadian Arctic in winter. So like I've hitchhiked in -40 before. -40 is when Celsius and Fahrenheit intersect, so you don't really have to specify whether it's Fahrenheit or Celsius because they're the same at that temperature. But it's a lot easier to mess up and get caught out in the winter than it is in the summer. It depends where you are. Like there's some really dangerous places or like exposed places in the summer as far as heat exposure and dehydration goes. So it depends where you are. 150 USD cheap. I think it's reasonable for what the service I get. Don't drink or smoke, drugs or gamble. Can't afford that type of luxury. I rarely drink. I don't smoke. I don't do any drugs. And I've been to a casino twice. Both times I came with 20 bucks and I came with 0. And I figured that was my hour of entertainment I paid for. I paid $20 for an hour of entertainment. Fair enough. Did not hear about that bear in Grand Junction. Where did I start? Port Angeles, Washington State. I'd say his favorite state is Washington. I like Washington. It was what you expect from Washington in April. It rained. The people were friendly. The scenery was beautiful, going down the coast, Highway 101. It was great. But it rained. I think that sounds cheap. I think you only get around 25 gigabytes or something here. In Canada is horrible for data. Like you can't get unlimited. You can get unlimited by like Wind and maybe SaskTel. But again, with the throttle you after 20 gigabytes kind of limit, and streaming uses like up to 1 gig an hour. More if you're streaming at higher resolutions and bit rates. So it would be really hard to do this or any kind of IRL outside stream in Canada, just because data is so expensive. Oh, there's the window if you were curious. Do you ever get bored? Not when I'm hitchhiking. Like when I'm hitchhiking. Sorry, there's a bug bite on my shoulder. I'm just itching it. Like when I'm not live streaming my hitchhiking, like on all my previous trips, like I'm pretty good at entertaining my brain, so I might be kind of bored when I'm waiting for a ride or I'm walking to the other end of town. But I'm I'm not dreadfully bored. It's fine. I'm fine. I guess. To eating this and think I had chicken masala. Would love to cook food for you. Well, when I'm in coming back north, I'll try to reconnect up with you, Blazing Tiny, and we'll try and figure something out. I'll try to make it work. We can sleep tonight in my tent in the woods. Unlimited Verizon through third party till you mentioned it. The most common that people like sign up fee, so it's really expensive. There's other third parties. Well, the Unlimitedville one's the most above board. There's other third parties. Just whisper me or send me a message on Discord and I'll let you know. I just don't like advertise it all over the place. But there's no sign-up fee. It's $150 a month for truly unlimited Verizon internet. You have issues with your drivers not wanting to be streamed on the internet. I've lost 6 rides because of people that have pulled over, but then I tell them that I'm live streaming it, and they're like, I have a camera on me, and they're not comfortable with that. So I've lost those rides because of the stream. Teach me your credit card tricks. You'd have to just ask me specific questions and I can answer them. I don't know where to start as far as like where I need to start. So. Oh. Stream is lagging? Yeah, if you guys want to... I don't know why it's doing that. Unless I like want to try restarting the stream, I don't know. Because I think if I go check my internet speed, it's quite fast here. We're getting like 30 plus down. I didn't even let it go to the up because I'm getting 30 down. It means I've got a strong signal. I'm just running a speed test, so that's why if you're talking, I'm not seeing it. Seems good right now. Yeah, my upload wasn't actually as fast as I thought it was. I was still getting 3 to 4 up, which should be enough for a 360p stream, but it's not great. Seems okay. Is the pizza? It's a little bit cold now. Yeah, there's a lot of websites dedicated to credit card points. If you're Canadian, you want to look at a few cards where you can get good deals on. There's a forum post on the website Red Flag Deals, which is constantly updated with current good deals on credit cards. That's if you just Google like Red Flag Deals, Jerry's credit cards. It's like Jerry's list of credit cards, bonus and offers or something like that. But if you just Google like RFD Jerry's credit cards, you should find good deals on current credit card offers in Canada. US has better options, but I haven't done that much research because I'm not American and I don't have American credit. There's ways for me to get that. I just haven't gone through the process of doing that. Do you follow a specific diet? What foods do you avoid? I eat everything. No specific diet. It's when I move towards the phone. I don't know what that would do. Does credit card trading kill your credit rating? So, one of the things they use to score your credit rating is number of credit inquiries. Credit rating in agencies consider you trying to seek a lot of credit in a small amount of time risky, because it looks like you're trying to accumulate a lot of potential debt, and they don't know what you're going to do with that, so they consider that risky. So when you do a hard hit on your credit, like a hard check, and that's when you're doing like a credit card application or like a bank loan or anything like that. When they check your credit, that's a hard hit on your credit, and usually that'll drop you down maybe 5 to 10 points. If you do like, a lot of people do like 6 credit card applications at a time, expect like a 30 to 40, maybe 50 point drop in your score, but that recovers within 6 months. So if you're planning on getting a mortgage or a bank loan or a car loan, don't be messing around with your credit cards and stuff like that before that. Like give it at least a year with no like kind of credit card inquiries and stuff like that. But if you're not, and you don't have any debt you're planning on taking on in the next year or something like that, it recovers. It's short term. In the short term, it affects your credit. In the long term, it doesn't. It can be good actually, depending on how much credit you have before. Just variety of credit. Yeah. Didn't you just have dessert? Desert? Dessert? What do you mean? I had like a taquito type things, a pizza pop type thing, and a pizza. It's almost 4 a.m. there, Chris Julian. What are you doing up? Jesus, it's tomorrow. You should be like getting up and going to work. You shouldn't, because that wouldn't be a fun job. But still. If you're ever super hungry, Hitch, you can get a whole pizza for like $5 at Little Caesars. Yeah, same in Canada. Like that's a good place if you don't have that much money and you want a lot of food for $5. Little Caesars. It's a good option. Ever tried to catch my own food while hitchhiking? No, I've dumpster dived though. Can you name all the countries you've been to? Give me 1 sec. I've hitchhiked through Canada, Ireland, Wales, England, Scotland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Russia, Japan, Australia, and United States of America. And then I've been to a few others, but I haven't hitchhiked there. Have you been to Poland? Yes. Why are we talking about credit cards? Is he funding a trip with his points rewards? No, I just showed people that I hitchhike, but I also collect rewards points, and I sometimes fly first class and business class for fun. And people were asking questions about it. We're in Oklahoma now. Your sleep schedule's a little screwed up, Chris Julian. Apparently, 4 a.m. man. It's late. Fast grass or ass? No one ever asked that. Never in my life. Except for you guys. 4 a.m. Oh yeah. What time is it there in Norway? Andrews. Thanks, hey this guy. I'll try my best to stay safe. Can you sing the Oklahoma song? I don't know what that is, so I can't sing it. Tell us your worst experience with people? People that suck at driving. It's terrifying. Driving's dangerous. There's some terrifying drivers out there. Maybe you should hitch in Syria. Once it's in a stable state, I would. I've heard the people of Syria are extremely friendly and giving. Oh yeah, people flip you off when you're hitchhiking on occasion. It's only happened once or twice on this trip, which all things considered is very low. That's a low rate of flip-offs per car. Oh. You're in Oklahoma, you're in Eufaula. Alright, I'll put you down on the list. Now that things are a bit slower, I can afford to do that. The list is getting longer. AJ Lewis 33. Thank you for the offer. If I do head through that area, I will be sure to hit you up. Because, as you guys know, I'm a hitchhiker. I have no problems meeting strangers, which means I have no problems meeting people in general, including viewers and all that stuff. You follow up. And I find it really cool as this channel grows. It's just more and more common that no matter where I go, there's like someone watching that's just like, oh, I'm like 20 minutes away from you. That's really cool. How many languages do you speak? One. I'm a horrible Canadian. I'm sorry, I don't speak French. I try to, when I go to a place, I try to learn enough to just be like kind of polite, just be like, hi, I'm from Canada, I'm hitchhiking, please and sorry, thank you, like that stuff. MKR, yes, you were a good driver. Very responsible driver, you weren't taking any risks or anything like that. It's good. Very good driving. It's cool they have a table. Yeah, I know. When he told me to go to the gas station, I'm like, shit. I want to like sit down, talk with some people, debrief, and then go to bed. But that's difficult if I'm just like squatting. Where do you charge all your electronics? Well, right now I've got some charging over there. I've got my power brick over there charging 3 batteries, but I have to use, since there's no outlet here, I have to have this battery still running. So I can't charge that one. And I can't have my jetpack charging because it needs to be close to here. Although it could be, no, I want to use this, like, I wouldn't have been able to add you to the list, or like viewers to the list if I didn't have this with me. So there's 4 things I wish I was charging on the wall, but they're charging through battery right now, or they're discharging right now. And there's 3 on charge. But like that's not gonna do that much. I need a full overnight once every 3 days or so before my batteries are all depleted. List for Columbus, Ohio. Never make it this way. I will do that. Thank you for the offer. He hate me 480. He hate me. 480. This is a strange combination of music. Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, this is almost becoming more and more of a Twitch hiking thing, as someone coined. I don't know who coined the term, but someone did, and it's like I'm just like connecting like viewer to viewer, and it's really cool. But I still have to. The majority of rides still should be just random people, because that's what. Or does it? I don't know. It still has to be a part of it. All right, you're in. He hate me. Cans of tuna are cheap and condiments are usually free, quick, easy protein. That's a really cheap way of doing it. I wouldn't want to carry too much tuna around with me. Maybe eating it on the smells and stuff. Yeah, I ain't a murderer. Yep, brand new state. It's got some big shoes to fill after Kansas. He lives near a town called Canadian. Yeah. Where I'm at right now, right at the Kansas-Oklahoma border. But I'm in Oklahoma. You should put "I'm Canadian" on your hitchhiking sign. We have a Canadian A sign. It didn't really work that well. People got confused by it. But where? Like, I don't know. I'm like on Highway 70? 77? 70? By the Kansas-Oklahoma border. By a casino. You can charge at the gas station. They have one plug here and they let me use it while I'm here. They were really nice. Which is a constant thing in Kansas here. Well, actually, no, we're in Oklahoma, so no, this is a good introduction to Oklahoma. At least he paid for something before asking. What are we talking about? Well, this is what these chairs are here for eating at, and I'm a customer. I'm a paying customer. This is literally what it's here for. So they should be okay with this. Wasn't it Twitch Hiker that blank called it? Who called it? I don't know who said it. Yeah, realistically, if people want to know where I'm at, like, there's enough cues through my stream that shouldn't be a problem. But I just don't openly advertise it. Just stay out of Chicago. Other people tell me to go to Chicago. Some people say it's dangerous. I'm guessing it's just certain parts. I've heard like South Chicago is bad. Everyone looks at this thing. Everyone. You should see the casino outside before. I can't go in. I've got this big backpack. But you can stand in front of the town sign and they'll identify you too. Like, I don't actively try to hide where I am, like through like video and stuff like that. I just don't, I'm not like, hey, I'm at the corner of here and here in this village. It's just, I think with myself being broadcast on the internet, it's just not the best idea. There's a Canadian river in Canadian Texas. I didn't know these things. This is cool. Yeah, and I don't tell people where I'm going to be sleeping. Oh, something about batteries. Okay. Many people in your position would feel a sense of fear while traveling, but you seem very fine in your environment. What sets you apart? I don't know. Like, I'm used to this being in this environment. I've hitchhiked for 4 years, like in 25 countries. I've been picked up 750 some odd times. If you do something enough, you become comfortable with that experience. And I've done this a lot. So I think it's exposure therapy, pretty much. Essentially. Like, first time I hitchhiked, I was scared. I was definitely scared. But I've done it so much now, it's like a regular part of my day-to-day life. So, you know, when I'm standing out there, there's no, like, emotion, like, there's no, like, fear, there's no, like, yeah. I still get excited when someone pulls over. Although you guys seem to get more excited. You wouldn't accept an offer from the number 4 best school in USA because it's in Chicago? The thing is, maybe this is bad, but for my whole traveling experience, everyone always tells me not to do it, it's dangerous, don't do it, you can't go there, you can't hitchhike there, no one's gonna pick you up there. It's always been people telling me things are dangerous, bad, you shouldn't do it. And then I've done it, and nothing, like, it's fine. I hitchhiked across Russia, it's fine. People told me to not stop in Wichita, in Russia, it's fine. Pretty much everywhere you go, you're like, oh, I'm hitchhiking. They're like, People around here are not gonna they do not pick up the hitchhikers here. You're gonna have a real tough time, and then it's fine. Exactly where not to go? Yeah. But I've got my beautiful tour guides of Twitch right here with me. And they're just like, you can go here, 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 but not here. And I'm like, there you go. Thank you, everyone. Oh. Friend told you to check out the stream, said you'd like it. Where are you starting? Where have you been? So I started in Port Angeles, Washington on this trip. And I've been through 12 states now. Washington, Oregon, California, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma. Yeah, Missouri. Yeah. You're gonna take a plane ride home when you're done, right? Well, the route I'm probably gonna take is gonna have me end up like hitchhiking along the northern U.S. states, which is home there. So I'm pretty much gonna hitchhike home. At least that's the preliminary thought. Stuck to downtown Chicago and had fun? Alright. Do you do much trekking if you don't get it right? I do a lot of walking. Albeit today it was like 90-something degrees and 50-something% humidity, and it was hot. It was hot. So I walked a few kilometers in the middle of the day, and I'm like, I almost got an Uber. Because the roads are not walkable, the highways are unhitchable where I was, and I'd have to walk at least like 10 kilometers to get to a better location. The spot I was trying to get to was more like 20 plus. Are you French? No, I don't speak French, and I'm from a very non-French part of Canada. Stop touching the camera. That's where I read chat, and that's how I scroll through chat, so no. Planet's no light. I'm not going to stop touching the camera because that's how I'm reading chat. Where in the woods am I sleeping? 4X Fox. You gonna send a search party? Yeah, I've heard of that too. See MVK. Caesar's Tower is cool.
Good, happy. Happy Mother's Day. What's left of it?
Interesting. Well, we've got a while yet before we'd even be in the Chicago area, so we'll cross that bridge when we get there. What was your first ride like? My first ride was an amazing experience, and that is probably one of the reasons why it escalated so quickly. I've told this story several times, but I was hitchhiking from Kelowna, British Columbia to Victoria, Vancouver Island in British Columbia. And to go there, if you drive it, it's like 3.5 hours drive to Vancouver, then you drive onto the ferry, you take the ferry for an hour 45, then you drive another probably like 40 minutes to get to my friend's front door. I don't know how long that adds up to. But if you take the Greyhound, which is what I would have had to do, it's a 6 to 6.5 hour bus to Vancouver, then an hour 45 on transit to get to the ferry, then an hour 45 ferry, then an hour on the bus to get to your friend's place. So one time I'm like, I hate this Greyhound, I do this all the time, screw it, I'm gonna hitchhike. Made a sign that said Vancouver, free cookies, smiley face. And I got picked up in 20 minutes, and this guy drove me from Kelowna to Vancouver, to the ferry to Vancouver Island, to Victoria on Vancouver Island, to my friend's front door in Victoria. And ever since then, it's escalated quickly. It was an amazing first experience, and it's kind of one of the reasons why I am here. Love the idea of do what people say you can't or shouldn't. Like, sometimes there's a valid warning, but I just have I've pretty much been trained to disregard what people warn me about because everyone's been so freaking wrong. Can we not get in a Chicago fight, everyone? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. You handled Des Moines, you can handle Chicago. Get Des Moines, it's a rough area. Downtown core, it's rough. shoes do you walk in? I bought a pair of used shoes from a used store. They're a brand called Fry, F-R-Y-E. They're essentially fashion shoes. Like, they're just high quality, full grain leather uppers. And when I got them, they were just like a Goodyear welted leather sole on the bottom, which is not good for hiking. I took them to a cobbler, said I like these shoes, but I want to use them outside. So they attached like a good tread onto the bottom, some Vibrams onto the bottom, and they've become a hitchhiking boot. Why, you ask? Why don't I just buy a pair of hiking boots? Because I'm after a specific look. I want a shoe that works in the bush, but also looks clean in the city. So no big, heavy, like, rubber rands on it, no, like, super techy lacing on the leather uppers or anything like that with hiking shoes and stuff. Just simple, clean, full leather upper. That's what I want. Yeah, I know, I fall behind. A lot of it's just Chicago talk. Like, it's like a month away or more. Iowa isn't bad? Yeah. I think that was said with a little bit of sarcasm about the Des Moines being bad. Took the Amtrak from LA to Chicago to DC to Florida. That's a lot of training, and the Amtrak isn't the best I've heard. Alright, I caught up a little bit. I skipped a bunch of stuff, but that's okay. I catch up and I'm up to date on a while, then I answer like a longer question, and then I fall behind. I'm almost done eating. I've been talking for the last while, so I've been eating really slow. If you've been on the stream for a while, like for days or weeks, you know I eat really slow. I apologize. Thanks for bringing us along. No problem. I'm really happy you guys are coming along with me. You guys make this trip. Like I said, this is the funnest hitchhiking trip I've ever been on, and I've been on a lot. I was hearing them counting down the register. They might be closing one of the registers, but it's 9 o'clock, and it's a gas station. I can't see them be closing up yet. Where was the longest wait for a ride? Fort Nelson, British Columbia. Northern British Columbia. I caught a ride to Watson Lake, which is like 500 kilometers away, after 8.5 hours. They're playing country music as expected. They're also playing like pop music. It's a weird mixture. Okay, Fred, you're being a little bit negative with like the murder and the robbing and stuff like that. I try to keep a positive atmosphere in here. Glad you found the stream today, haven't left. I'm glad you found the stream too, Chicky. 10 p.m. maybe? I'm almost done. Yeah, they play a big diversity of music here. It's pretty interesting. I like variety, so I like it. Ray car. Welcome back. Just letting you know you got home safe. It was awesome meeting you, and hope the rest of your travels are safe. Thank you very much. I had an amazing time riding with you. You've got an amazing voice. I was blown away. I expected you to be decent, but you were fucking amazing. Yeah. Thanks again. You drove me an hour and a bit. Just to drive some little Canadian hitchhiker around. So I really appreciate that. I was really happy you picked me up because that was fun. I hope to see you again. And everyone watching, if you haven't already, go to redcar_TV, the guy that just talked to Jab, and follow his channel. He's was a professional PUBG player. He plays other games as well, but he streams now. But he also is an amazing singer, and he's going to incorporate that at some point into his channel. He doesn't have a microphone that's good for that yet, but when he does, it's going to be a part of his stream. So he's really good at video games. He can also sing like none other. That's a really good combination. Would make for really entertaining streams. So check out his channel. And I think I'm going to continue to promote that as he streams more and I check it out. And once he gets that microphone too, because I think you're going to have some really cool content. How early in the morning does the stream go back up tomorrow? It really depends how I feel in the morning. Sometimes right as I get out of my tent, I turn it on. Other times I go somewhere and grab some coffee and sit down and just get my brain together. Honestly, don't want to tell you, Fred. Maybe the cards are not going to fall into my favor at some point, but I enjoy this. I do heed people's warnings in cities and stuff like that. You just kept talking about it over and over again. I'm not in Chicago. I'm not going to be in Chicago for over a month. It just isn't on my mind right now. Bunklinks brought you here from that Bunklinks raid, was it a week ago? Yeah, that's my biggest raid, I think. This is reality TV where I'm at, still here. Hey, I really appreciate you coming over, and thanks for sticking around. We don't need to keep tying together rides. I do like the old school traditional style of hitchhiking where you're just thumb out, maybe a sign, maybe not. You're just interacting with traffic, you find a ride, you get to meet them, it's cool. What was my upbringing like? Pretty normal, middle class. My parents split and then I lived in both my mom's and my dad's places week to week. I think that might be why I'm really good at, if we're going to psychoanalyze, why I'm good at just living out of a backpack indefinitely, because I never unpacked. I'd have a basket of clothes and I'd bring them back and forth and just live out of that. But I had a very good upbringing. I had a very good upbringing. I was loved. I am loved. Would you do this for the next 20 years if you get popular on Twitch? It wouldn't be exclusively hitchhiking. I would always want to come back to this as this is the core and this is what started the channel. But I'd have to branch into other things, but still come back to this. I couldn't hitchhike full time for 20 years. Upbringing was the same way. Druby Ficus. Yeah. And I think given this scenario, that was a really cool thing that they did. They never fought over custody. They just let us be raised by both parents. I really respect my parents for how they raised me and my sister. See this stream being popular enough that people are offering you lifts everywhere? Yeah. I don't mind that that happening quite often, almost a daily basis, but I still want the majority of my rides to be just your traditional hitchhiking. Would Europe be difficult to stream because every country would have different cell networks? I've heard that Europe's a lot better with roaming now. They have agreements, kind of like the openness of Europe. they're supposed to have pretty much trade agreements between cell providers that when someone from Europe goes to that country, they can use their cell network. I don't know the details. I haven't looked into it yet because I'm not really close to going there yet, but I'll have to look into it. This is a really cool adventure you're doing, and you'll have some wonderful stories for your future kids. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. It's a really fun adventure for me, and I hope you guys enjoy coming along with me for the process, because I've had a ton of fun. This has been my favorite trip of my life, which is saying something, because I've had a lot of fun hitchhiking the past 4 years. So the question, are you one of the genius kids that graduated school early? No, I was very normal. I was lazy in high school. I enjoyed high school. I didn't challenge myself. I just like kind of limped through. All I wanted to do was kind of hang out with my friends, have fun. I didn't really care about good grades. I did decent. Like I was a B, A student, depends on the course. If it required lots of homework for your good grade, lower end, if I could just get by on like whatever, then or if the subject clicked with me, then I would just get decent grades. Yeah, live streaming is very data intensive. I'm gonna finish this water because I probably haven't drank enough liquid today. It was a really hot day. And then I'm going to kind of close out the stream. I'm going to go to the washroom, then I'm going to find a place to sleep. Is Impact Velocity still in chat? Seeing me hitchhike traditionally too, you never know what the people will be like. Yeah, like I don't know what the people like from Twitch will be like either, but still I like that 100% randomness factor. You don't know what you're getting with regular hitchhiking. So yeah, the core of this still has to be regular hitchhiking. I just don't mind a part of it being the Twitch hiking we're talking about. Doodle-poo, we're in Oklahoma now. For the game in the background? If it was Stacker, I'd play. If it was Stacker, I'd play. But it's not. Nitro, sleep well, safe. You check in on your work breaks. Well, thanks for checking in on me. I like seeing you in chat, Blazing Tiny. Yeah. You've become a regular here. You get some crazies from Twitch, you'll get some crazies from the regular population. You'll get crazies on both. Isn't hitchhiking against the law in some states? Yes, it is. It's illegal in Nevada, Idaho, Utah, Delaware, New Jersey. But yes, good night, people. A lot of people are saying good night. I'm here for a couple minutes. I have to figure out someone to send you guys all over to. Then we'll be back. Good night, Blazing Tiny. Was that pizza you had for dinner? Yeah, I had like a taquito type thing, a piece of pizza, and like a pizza pop type thing from a gas station. It's not the best dinner. but I got kicked out of the casino because they didn't like my backpack. It wasn't the stream, it was the backpack. Come to Ohio, I plan on it, John Wick Twitch. Love it when Americans go to sleep. I probably go to sleep before you quite often, Andrews. And it's 9:30 here. Early bedtimes for this Canadian. Your path to California is blocked, Idaho, but there's like a 50-60 mile gap, like at the very northern tip, right, right next to Canada. So if you catch a ride across that section, like once I'm already in a car, I'm just a passenger. It's the act of standing on the road with your thumb out that's banned. So I could get across Idaho. Never got to ask about this stream. Which stream? Which stream? They pounced on you right away. Are you going to Texas? Yes, I am. Why is hitchhiking illegal? Ask the lawmakers. I don't know. I'm guessing their reasoning is they're looking out for public safety. For the same reason they say they like banned all drugs and stuff like that, made them illegal. They're like, they're bad for you. You shouldn't do them, so we're gonna make them illegal. I think the same thing is with hitchhiking. They're just like, it's dangerous. You shouldn't do it, so it's illegal. That's my guess. Don't forget to call your mom. Thank you for a reminder. I'll try to do that. Usually I just get one of my mods to do this, but I feel like I should send you guys to some other interesting streamer. Is there any like IRL streamer that you guys think has really interesting content that is currently online right now? Because I'm gonna sign off pretty soon. I'd like to send you guys over to someone smaller, like someone small, that you know, just something different, something interesting. Don't forget to pick up your batteries. Yeah, thank you. That would be bad to forget. If a cop pulls you over while you're hitchhiking, if I'm somewhere where it's legal, I'll let them know that in the most polite way I can. If they tell me that I can't be there, then I'm going to listen to them. What a cop says goes for that moment in time. Even if they're wrong, just do what the cop says. Richie the Clown? I don't know what his content is. What does he do? I'm going to Austin, Texas, host Trainwrecks TV. Is he based out of Austin? Or Austin, Texas? Trainwrecks TV. I've heard of him. I don't know what he does, though. Is he online? Barber. Richie is cool. Richie the Barber Clown. Trainwreck is popular. He's with Burger. Honestly, I don't really know the whole Twitch stuff. Like, I wasn't really in with the community before I started doing this, so he's a clown, a real clown. That's kind of different. That sounds fun. We can do that. He's on now. Oh, he is with Burger. Burger Planet. Alright, we can do that. It seems different. Dude's a clown. Those are tattoos. Alright. Yeah, sorry, I was just checking things out on these things. But yeah, I'm gonna say goodnight. I'm gonna send you guys over to Richie the Barber Clan because I don't know, it's different. I like different. He's kind of goofy. I don't mind goofy, as long as he's semi-respectful. I'm 23 years old, Doodle the Poo. But yeah, I'm gonna send you over to Richie the Barber Clan. I have no idea when you guys get sent over. I think I have 20 seconds after I hit raid. But yeah, I'm gonna send you over. So have a good night, everyone. I think I'll still have some time. Is that how I do it? Did I do it right? I don't even know. 20 seconds. But good night, everyone. Thank you for watching. I had a great day today. I tried maybe to hitchhike on airplanes a little bit too long, but it turned out amazing. So, but good night, everyone. I love you all. Love you all. And yeah, make it known when you get sent over to Richie the Barber Clan. Get your thumbs out. Get your hitch Snickers out.